How's the team looking at this weekend? Who's in, who's out at the moment injury-wise?
Jack's out, Joel is out, Gertie's out, who else we have on that list? And Robbie Mackey's out as well. So we've got a few players missing for this weekend's game, yes.
Is there any rough timelines on Jack and Robbie in particular?
Robbie hopefully 2 to 3 weeks, Jack possibly 8, Joel possibly 8, and Gertie probably March we're looking at the moment.
How much of a, I guess it's fairly obvious, but how much of a frustration is that for you, given that Jack in particular, you've got him back fit and he had a bit of a run in the side and now he's come to another injury?
Yeah, look, this has obviously happened previously with Jack as well. He's a great player when he's on the park, and look, it's disappointing because I think he's a very influential player for us, and you've seen the last 3 games that he's been involved, we've got some positive results out of it. So look, at the end of the day, it's disappointing for us and also for Jack himself, but these are opportunities for players to come in and get an opportunity to play.
Can we expect to see a few sort of changes and a few people filling in positions this weekend, given the sort of injuries that you're dealing with?
Yeah, we'll have to obviously adapt to what we have available with the current players, and we'll have to tweak a few things to get the best out of the players.
3 wins in a row. You must be pleased with that, the way in which it seems like the team is getting up to speed with the physical demands that you're putting upon, imposing on them, but the way they're playing as well, they're playing well, they're getting the results, you must be pleased. Yeah,
pleased with that side of things. There's always room to improve, and every game we get to play is an opportunity to show that. So we're playing against a good opponent in Adelaide, so it's going to be another tough game, and like I said, we'll have some players coming in and opportunities for them to showcase what they can do as well.
Michelle and George?
Yeah, Ufuk, just on Jack there, he's obviously got quite a few soft tissue injuries kind of the last couple of years of his career. Do you think, like, going forward, you might have to, I don't know, modify his training load or how he trains, that kind of thing?
Well, that's something that we've already done. We modify what he does during the week, so he's available to play on the weekend. And I think even before I've come in, I think they've tried different scenarios with Jack. And look, it's one of those things. It's just the way his body is, and we get him to play. He played the first game 60 minutes, and then we built him up again, and we got him to 90, and then obviously his calf went just before half time against Brisbane. It's one of those things that we try to you try to manage the best you can, and look, at the end of the day, we can only work off on how he feels and what his body does as well.
Gotcha, mate. Just generally, I know you're not prone to making excuses, but when you look at the state of that pitch that you played on last week, do you think maybe that was a contributing factor in some way?
I don't think so. Look, it was the same for both teams at the end of the day. The pitch is the pitch. I don't think that played a role within the injuries that happened. So, and it's quite, it was quite towards the side anyway, and Jack's a central player. So, I don't think the pitch played a part in that.
And just looking, mate, like that injury list you released, do you anticipate anyone leaving to free up the spot and bring anyone in, that kind of thing?
Yeah, that's conversations we're having at the moment with Alex as well, Bomyahan, of what we can do. Look, the injuries are what they are, but at the end of the day, that's why we have a squad, and we have players that can come in and do a role. And like you say, I don't like excuses. It is what it is at the moment with what we have with the injuries, and opportunities for players to come in and step up and keep the jersey on their back.
Awesome. Thanks, Ufuk.
Thanks, mate.
You're not around. It's a new concept. What are your thoughts on it? And I guess how strange is it going to be being the away team in your home stadium this weekend?
Yeah, look, I think it's fantastic. It's like a football festivity. The games start tonight and go through all the weekend, and you can get to watch so many games, possibly you don't get to see. So I think it's going to be a fantastic round with the men's and women's together. So look, a new concept, and we'll see how it goes after we've done it.
Adelaide in particular, they've been on a bit of a difficult run of form recently after starting the season well. What do you make of them going into this game?
Yeah, look, they've still got some very good players. They're still playing some really good football. Obviously, not getting the results they desire at the moment. I think they've won 2 out of their last 9 or 10. So look, again, a very proactive team, a very attacking side at the same time. So look, we'll do our homework on them, and we've done our homework on them, analyse them, and we'll go out there and prepare, and we want to get the desired outcome by performing the way that we want to perform and also get the 3 points.
just on that homework you mentioned there, one of their danger players, obviously Nestor Irankunda, is somebody that often attracts the eye when you're watching Adelaide. Is there much that you can do, and or is there stuff that you would do to specifically nullify him? Or is it more so it has to be a team effort because, you know, if you spend too much time focusing on him, it frees up other people?
Yeah, look, you can look at it in two different ways. You can look at it where, you know, obviously we think Irankunda is a dangerous player with the ball, and it's more so it's what we do when he does have the ball, and it's also what we do and make sure he doesn't get the ball as well, so we can stop it before it gets there. So there's two different ways to look at it, but the focus is on us, our performance, the way that we want to play. We have our certain style of football that we want to play, and I think if we do that well, I don't think any individual becomes an issue.